Lira. Alright, every Wednesday we will listen to your stories and play you a beautiful live performance, our own small but great live show. Higyeom and today's special guest, Janet Suh, is here. Welcome.
Hello, 반갑습니다.
Hi. 네네, 두 분 다 반갑습니다. Please say hello to the listeners of Radio and Us. 각자 한 분씩 인사 부탁드릴게요.
Hello, this is Higyeom from band Gift, and I'm happy to see you again here.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Janet Suh, and I'm currently a singer-songwriter here in Korea. And I'm also happy to see you all, guys.
영어를 잘하시는데?
아니에요.
근데 발음이 너무나 좋습니다. I think there are many listeners who met Janet for the first time. So can you please briefly introduce yourself very simply?
Well, I started as a singer in 2018, I think. I think I debuted in 2018. And I started as a hip-hop and R&B singer. But in past couple of years, I've been working as an OST singer. And also, after I met music director Nam Hae-sung, she also gave me a lot of chances to compose and write lyrics for the OST. So that's currently what I'm doing.
네, 영어를 너무 잘하시네요. 제가 이 시작하기 전에 물어봤거든요. 혹시 영어 잘하세요라고 했는데, 되게 쑥스럽게 잘은 못합니다 이렇게 했는데 갑자기 영어로 질문했는데 이렇게 길게 얘기하시는 거 보면 잘합니다. 너무 좋습니다. And speaking of talking with you, listeners who love Korean dramas may be familiar with Janet's voice. You participated in many drama OSTs, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right. And you could talk if you have something to say.
So in the sheet it says I should introduce the OSTs I did. So the one of the most famous I did was It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And also I did Our Beloved Summer that was recently broadcasted in I forgot the broadcast.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And I also did Love Struck in the City. And also The Record of Youth and etc. Yes.
I mean, she said everything. There's nothing to say. You know, she said everything. She said everything. And once again, all those results are really amazing from Janet as well. And Higyeom, I had so much fun with the members last time. How was your week again?
Actually, I spent some time working out and some practice.
And rock climbing.
Yeah, right.
I see.
And guess what? Our vocal Juyok just released a new album.
Really?
2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's called meet at you at the laundromat or something in English.
Once again, congratulations on that. And I mean, wow, it's the first time having both sides talking in English. So today I am so comfortable. No pressure.
Yeah.
But once again, 그럼 오늘도 Lila Lira Little Late live show in Radio and Us를 시작해 보겠습니다. Janet, please introduce today's segment to our listeners.
Okay, yes. Lira is a time where your stories and our music are together. Tell us all the stories you want to share, such as happy days, sad days, and days you need comfort. We'll let you have a relaxing Wednesday with our music.
네, 그럼 이번에는 한국에서 듣고 계실 청취자분들을 위해 휘겸 씨가 한국어로 코너 소개해 주세요.
네, 라디오 너스의 수요일 코너 리라는요, 잠시 쉬는 시간이 필요한 한 주의 중간, 여러분에게 힐링을 드리는 시간입니다. 지금 여러분이 하고 있는 고민들, 같이 축하하고 싶은 일 등 하고 싶은 이야기가 있다면 모두 보내주세요. 저희가 속 시원히 읽어드리고 노래로 힐링 시켜드리겠습니다.
네, 맞습니다. Then shall we read the first story? Higyeom has the first story right now, so you could start for us.
Okay. This is a story from PK Cal, I guess. Hello, I have a younger sister who is 8 years younger. She's into cooking shows these days. So every evening she opens her own restaurant and shows new menu to me. And the food is amazing. Mix oatmeal with almond milk to make porridge and decorate it with jelly bear.
Wow.
There's also a total deluxe sandwich with peanut butter, strawberry jam, ham, tomato, and tuna on bread.
Wow.
It's great that she cooks for her family, but just looking at the food, you know what I mean? What food will be on the table this evening? I'm scared.
I mean, so unique and nice to have her own restaurant. But I think it'd be so cute to have a younger brother like this, in my opinion. This is a question for both for you guys. Do you like to cook?
Oh, actually, I love to cook. I love to cook pastas and like kimchi
Oh.
fried rice, sort of that.
Wow, that's a lot of talent. And what about for Janet? Do you like to cook?
Well, I don't like to cook actually, but I try sometimes. But I usually use delivery service. For it.
I mean, delivery service. I mean,
In Korea, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
perfect.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's perfect. And how should we react if the food cooked by the person I love doesn't taste good? Okay, this is gonna be very interesting. So I'll go with Janet first.
Okay. Usually I don't really like to hurt people's feelings that much, so I'll just pretend like it tastes good. But I'm not sure with my facial expression while I'm eating it.
Sure.
But I would just say like, oh, it tastes good. And then if the person tries to cook again next time, then maybe I should just participate on it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, got
And
it.
just like enjoying the process
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. I think that would be much better.
Yeah.
And for Hyugyeom,
I think the same as me too, but I can use my poker face too. Yeah.
I mean, once again,
Yeah.
for
I
me
can
too
add.
as well. I'm gonna keep my poker face, and then, but I mean, it's really hard to keep the poker face, like you know, like once you put it in the mouth, and for example, like if it's so bad, like you didn't even imagine it was gonna be this taste, then all of a sudden the poker face might break or not, but it depends on how much you keep it inside. But for me as well too, I really like to hurt people's feelings, so maybe I'll just keep it as a poker face, and next time I might just participate.
Yeah.
But once again, thank you again for the story, and Janet, please read the next story.
Okay. This is from YYK1203. Hi everyone. I will tell you the story of my friends today. Listen carefully and please tell me what to do with this. One day my friend and I were having dinner and I happened to find out that my friend had a crush on someone. And the person she liked was one of my friends in church. They got to know each other while working part-time. When I told her that I knew him, she asked me for advice, so I told her some of his favorites, like drama, sports, etc. When I went to church that week, he asked me about my friend, so I found out that they were interested in each other. But that was it.
Oh,
You guys are reacting like really good.
I mean, we were so focusing on this one.
That was already 2 months ago and nothing happened. They are interested in each other and like to talk a lot, but they don't date at all. I can't just say you like each other right now, so hurry up and talk and set the date. What should I do?
교회 오빠. 이렇게 말해야죠. 교회 오빠.
Right.
But once again, this might be the most difficult one we ever read during this segment. But for Hyugyeom and Janet, what would you guys do in this situation?
You know what? Since I know their minds, both of their minds, so I think I made an appointment for like watch a movie, like 3 of us, and then I'll say I'm too busy to go out today, so you two guys have fun.
Oh.
Kind of like that.
The staffs are wiggling their heads, nod. 아닌가요?
Why?
아니요? Then we will listen to Janet and see how the reaction is.
Well, actually, I have like the same mind as he.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I would just set a date for like 3 of us to hang out, and then I would just slip away
Why?
in a good time, and and then after that, if they don't work out, then it's their destiny. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah.
근데 이렇게 두 분이 같은 생각인데 제작진 분들이 이렇게 하는 거 보면 궁금합니다. 어떤 말을 할지 이따가 제가 들어봐야 될 것 같습니다. I might have to listen to the staff's thinking as well. And once again, this was another very interesting story. You guys send it to us, so please send a lot of more stories if you guys have more. And now it's time to give a music gift. What song did you prepare today?
I prepared today the song called Blackbird by Beatles. Because it's my favorite, one of my favorite songs.
I mean, the Beatles.
Yeah, it is Beatles.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs too as well. And I like sometimes whenever I wake up in the morning, I usually used to turn on like hip hop or like R&B songs, but these days I don't know why, but for some reason I just play on the Beatles or like some like really old songs, and I just take a shower and then you just get into the songs. So once again, you can start preparing for the live, and I'll tell you how to participate in this corner. Lila Lear is receiving your stories through our email. Please send your stories to arirangradio@gmail.com. Tell us all the stories you want to share, such as happy days, sad days, and days when you need comfort. We will listen to the stories and present you with music that you really, really need. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, then we will listen to Chung Mi-kyum, Blackbird, The Beatles, live.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take the sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbirds fly. Blackbirds fly into the night of the dark night. Blackbirds fly. Blackbirds fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. 감사합니다.
Once again, whenever I listen to Hee-kyum singing live, it just feels like he's not singing. He's just really having a talk, you know, talking about the story and talking about the lyrics. It's not like he's reading the lyrics. It's not like he's singing. It's just coming out from the comfort zone. Once again, that was a really good song we just came back listening to. All right, now let's move on to the next story. Janet, please read the next story for us.
Okay. This is from Lena. Hi, there's someone who makes my heart flutter these days. It's my first nephew who hasn't come out in this world yet. I really like babies, but I don't have many relatives, so I didn't have many chances to see them up close. I'm ready to do anything for my first nephew, but he doesn't have a name yet. My whole family is thinking about what name to give him. I think it's okay if it's easy to cut out names, but the name also has a lot of meanings. So my sister's couple and my parents were thinking about it a lot. Samuel, Hee-kyum, and Janet, who named you? And is there any behind story when someone give your name?
Oh, all right. So basically, there are many names in Korea that use Chinese characters. So it's short, but it has a lot of meanings. Hyugyum, what does your name mean?
My name means be bright and humble.
Oh,
Pretty fit on my job, right?
wow, wow. That's a really strong name, I have to say. And Janet, do you have a Korean name?
Actually, yes, I do, because I'm Korean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's 서동인.
Oh.
동인.
What does it stand for? What does it mean?
It's a Chinese character.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 동력동 and 어질린 in Korean. It means that my dad actually gave me this name. He wanted me to become like a generous and kind person in the East country, which is Korea, you know? So, yeah, that's the meaning.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, speaking of this story, oh yeah, I gotta tell mine as well.
Yeah.
My mom named my name because our family is Christian. So in the Bible, there's a person called Samuel.
Yeah.
So that's where the name came from, and that's why my name is Samuel. Yeah. And okay, that was a very simple explanation. But once again, reading this story from Lena, I mean, I don't know if I have to say this, but should we recommend a good name for this baby?
Oh.
I mean, do we have the rights to give the I mean, we could recommend, but we can't. Like, for example, if we recommend the name and all of a sudden they pick the name from our like examples, then wow, that might be very tough. But just for fun, what name would you pick if you were in this situation?
It's so hard.
I mean, names.
I think I'll give him like a special name like mine, because I don't know.
I mean,
So
I mean, who put this question in here? Oh my God, this is 미래의 자신의 아기라.
Oh.
제가 벌써 그 생각을 하라고요? 벌써요? 벌써요? 오. 아니면 그냥 이름을 얘기하는 것보다, in my opinion, I think I'll just give a name like similar with mine. Kind of like that really fits with the pronunciation. 뭔가 이름을 부를 때 좀 부르기 좋은 그런 발음, 그런 걸 좀 신경을 쓸 것 같아요. And what about for you, Janet?
So you're tossing me the question.
Yeah. I mean, we said it. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn.
I thought you were going to keep asking him about it, you know?
I mean, he already said maybe say something like this and this, but I mean, you could just say very simple.
Probably maybe I thought about like 2 names.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Already?
It's kind of silly though.
Okay, you could say it.
Okay.
You could say it.
The first name would be Jordan if it's a boy,
Oh, okay.
because I mean the reason is just simple. I like Jordan a lot. So
I mean,
yeah. And Jordan's pretty cool name.
Jordan's
I mean,
cool.
Jordan's pretty cool
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. And the second name is like, I actually thought this name from the Jay-Z and Beyonce's baby. They have like Blue Ivy, right?
Ah,
And maybe like Ivory Love or something.
Ivory Love. Oh, wow, that's like a futuristic name we've heard of it right now. But I mean, I think from those both, I think I would go with Jordan if it's a boy.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's a boy, but if it's a girl, then we cannot name her Jordan. But I mean, once again, but this was a very interesting story, and also this question. Wow, this was the most toughest question I've ever read through this corner. But once again, thank you so much. And this time, Hyugam, you could read the story for us.
Okay, yes, this is from 찬희님. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 지난 어버이날 주말 잘 지내셨나요? 저는 그만 레전드 불효를 저질렀답니다. 주말마다 저는 카페 알바를 하거든요. 그래서 평소처럼 알바를 마치고 집에 가는데 엄마한테 전화가 왔더라고요. 끝났니? 집에 가지 말고 집 앞 식당으로 와. 저녁 먹고 들어가자 하고요. 저는 아무 생각 없이 예, 외식! 하고 신나서 달려갔죠. 그런데 도착해보니 식당에는 할머니, 이모들, 엄마, 아빠가 다 모여 있었고 제 뒤로 도착한 사촌 언니의 손에는 카네이션 꽃바구니가 들려 있었습니다. 당황한 저는 헐 맞다! 라고 소리를 질러버렸고 제가 소리를 지른 탓에 갑자기 모두가 저를 쳐다봤어요. 집중당하면 뭐라도 해야 하는 궁극의 ENFP인 저는 그만 부담을 이기지 못하고 주머니에서 손가락 하트를 꺼내는 퍼포먼스를 냈다 해버렸습니다. 엄마는 이마 짚고 절레절레, 아빠는 빵 터지고, 할머니랑 이모들은 어리둥절. 레전드 불효의 흑역사까지 추가했어요. 아, 힐링이 필요합니다.
Once again, this last Sunday was Parents' Day in Korea, like we talked about last week. And it was a story of a listener who had a worse memory when she went out to eat with her family while forgetting it was Parents' Day. But the story is pretty cute, I have to say. After doing the heart performance, the mom put her hand in the head, and it was like moving side to side, and the dad was laughing hard, and the grandma and the aunts were like they were kind of curious, what is he doing? Like, I'm pretty sure they were like, this is pretty popular, but and they might not know what it was. So it was pretty funny for the situation. And speaking of Parents' Day, what did you guys do for Parents' Day?
Oh, actually, at the Parents' Day, I was like working so lately, so I walked at home and I just like chat with my family and like, say some good thing.
Oh, good.
But next week I have my mother's birthday, so
really?
I have to prepare a lot.
Oh, wow. I mean, once again,
pressure.
I mean, wow. I really didn't know that there's a lot of surprises going on, like Children's Day, Parents' Day, and all those stuffs. There's a lot in May. And for you, Janet, what did you do for Parents' Day?
Well, I usually don't do like a lot of special things on Parents' Day, and maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't really had that much money, so I actually wanted to buy some really fancy presents to my parents, but like I could have afford it. But this year, I got a little bit of an income.
Hey, you got a party right now or something. But once again, for me too, it's been a really long time I didn't have a time to have food outside with my parents. So I think the last time I ate food outside was like 1.5 years ago, like almost 2 years. And on Parents' Day and Sunday, I went out with my mom and ate delicious food together. Yeah. So she loved it. And after the food, I went to my friends and we played bowling and all those stuff. So I had a fun time too as well. And how do you think you get away with a difficult situation listening to the listener who sent this story? Just like imagine yourself. For me, I might just cry in that situation. There's 어머니, 아버지, 할머니, and imo, and there's everyone in that situation, and you're the only one who didn't prepare nothing. I would cry, or just hide, or I would just not even give eye contact. I would just go outside and just bring the flowers or something. That's what I would do. Well, what about for you guys? Yeah, you could go first.
Well, actually, I'm a very introverted person, so I wouldn't dare to do the hard thing in front of the whole family members. But I would just go like, maybe in that situation, I would be like really serious and would just go like, I'm sorry, I didn't prepare anything at all. And maybe I would just hide in the corner and cry also.
Yep, hide in the corner and just be quiet for the rest of the time. That might be a good idea too as well. Just saying it very truth and, just saying that I forgot it and then I'm sorry and then you just stay in the corner very quietly while they're having fun. And for you, Hyun, what would you do?
Oh, I think I'll kneel down right away after I recognize the situation.
Kneel down.
And start crying like
wow.
Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah, if it was just mom and dad, I wouldn't mind, but there's also grandma and also aunts and the whole family. You got the whole members in the crew, and you're the only one. That's pretty tough. But once again, thank you guys for sending in your stories. It's time to give another music gift. This time, Janet prepared a live performance for us, right?
Oh, wow. This time came pretty fast.
Yep, it came pretty fast.
Yeah.
This corner is the fastest time we go for the whole week.
Okay. Yeah, I prepared a song called In Silence from It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And the reason I picked this song for today is because I think a lot of people from the foreign countries, they know me for this song. So yeah, I think it would be a little bit of a gift for them to sing it live.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
All right, you could start preparing for the live.
Okay.
I'll tell you how to participate again. Lila Lira is receiving your stories through our email. Please send your stories to rnsarirang@gmail.com. Tell us all the stories you want to share, such as happy days, sad days, and days when you need comfort. We will listen to your stories and present you with music that you really need. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, you
Okay.
ready?
Let's go.
Then we will listen to Janet Saw in Silence live.
In silence, no one answers, but I still hear your voice. If you'd only come hold me, if you'd only come. Tears flow. Sorry, I'm late again. Let them fall. Sorry, I'm late again. In darkness, it's getting hard. It's getting hard to stand. If you hear me, if you see me, won't you come closer? Tears flow. Sorry, I'm late again. Let them fall. Sorry, I'm late again. Can you just tell me once you'll never leave me? Afraid of losing you. Will you just lay with me? There will be no fears if you'd only stay with me. Your soul to me. Here I stand for you. Stop crying your heart. Days will come for you, for us. In silence, no one answers, but I still hear your voice.
Okay.
Wow.
I got chills. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Wow.
Like the first chills I got was as soon as she opened her voice. Wow. That was
too much.
That was an amazing live we just listened. And wow. That was I'm lost of words, to be honest. But once again, that was amazing from Janet as well. And the comments were going really crazy. They were like, oh my God, the voice color, They're all applauding.
Yeah,
They're
clapping.
all clapping. They're all clapping. But once
I'm just
again,
flattered. Thank
wow.
you.
But once again, that was amazing. And every Wednesday, our small but great live show. You're with Hwigam and Janet Seo. I'll read this story for you guys this time. This is a story from Yulia. Hello, Lila Lira family. The virus situation is getting better these days, so I spent more time with my friends outside. And I found out my roommate's drinking habit is so funny, so I like to share with you. Okay. My roommate is quiet, but she does her job well, so I don't have a hard time getting along with her. But one night she bought a bunch of stuff in a brown bag, and then she just fell asleep. I was curious about what was in the brown bag. Guess what? It was cauliflowers? 7 cauliflowers. Wow. Okay. I asked her the next day and she said she couldn't remember why she bought it. And another day she bought a bunch of basil. I mean, a lot. She probably wanted to eat basil pesto pasta that day, but no one knows the exact truth. Having this free time with my friends, I feel the world is working properly again. I hope you guys have a great week too. I mean, as the situation gets better, there are more and more gatherings in Korea too as well. And some people find a new side of their friends and they didn't know until now. Well, I'm glad she doesn't have a bad habit though. I mean, she good thing is that she doesn't have bad habits, but she can't remember why she bought those cauliflowers and basil. The basil. Wow. But I mean, speaking of this kind of story, may I ask both of you guys drinking habits?
Oh, in early 20s, I drank a lot.
All
And
right.
mostly I like passed out in the middle of the drinking like party or where, and when I woke up, I was like in other place, like in 노래방, like or like PC방, and I can't remember anything.
Wow. Then, do you think of yourself that you're a really good drinker?
Not really. I think sort of.
Kind of like a 50-50. I
Yeah,
see.
not bad.
Then, may I ask your drinking habits? I mean, this has to be a polite way. I cannot just say, "What's your drinking habits?" to a girl. But once again, may I ask your drinking habits?
Well, it's like a little bit of a dark story, but when I was in
Okay.
when I was around like 24, 25, I actually had a lot of troubles going on with the depression. So whenever I was drinking, I got like more into myself and get like so much depressions going on. But then one day I just realized that it's just hurting my own body and mind. So I wanted to fix everything that I've done, like that was going wrong at the time. So I stopped drinking after that.
Oh.
But yeah, and it's been like maybe like 3 years
Wow.
after. And nowadays, like there could be some places where I should drink with people, just a couple of drinks, you know. And then I think I fixed my drinking habits as like drinking just 1 cup for the mood and just for me to like just vibe into it.
I see.
Yeah, and I think that's like the good transition of my drinking habits.
Oh wow, that's a really big transition. Once again, I mean, speaking of drinking, once again, you guys have to know drinking a lot is not good for your body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just gotta know yourself how much you drink till you feel great.
Yeah.
But
Right,
if it
so true.
overpasses, then that's when the trouble starts.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
true.
But once again, I'm not saying that I drink like that, but since I'm an adult in Korea, I do sometimes have really kind of situations where you have to drink with brothers and also people that I know, even my friends too. But I don't really have a really drinking habit. If I have to say, I just be very quiet. Because I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, because I think my first drinking was, I think it was my mom or with my really close brothers in LA. and then we used to drink, and then the brother drank a lot. But for me, I was the youngest, so I had to really take care of the brother. So that's why even if I drink, I had to take care and really focus on. So that's why I think I started to become quiet instead of making any bad situations of saying one word and making the whole entire situation going up or down. So maybe that's one of my drinking habits, I have to say, just being quiet. So yeah, but once again, but for this friend, I'm kind of curious why she really bought the cauliflowers and the basil. I'm really kind of curious for this one.
I think she watched like YouTube.
I know,
cooking.
maybe she was watching some kind of YouTube, like some kind of cooking thing. But once again, if you know, for this friend, Yulia, if you know the real reason why she bought this, then please let us know. We're really curious about it. But once again, thank you again. And this is the last story for today. Janet, please read it for us.
Okay, this is from TJDAHDI. Hello, I changed my job after moving this time. I'm working at a hospital now. The nurses and patients at the new hospital are much older than me. They're all nice and more peaceful than the last job, but something's weird. When we talk together, they usually talk about their grandchildren and gardening. I listen to them without understanding, and there's not much to talk about it. But I try to be with them because I like to get along with my new coworkers. Then they always say this, "You don't know much about this, do you? You can do something else if you're bored." When I say I want to hear more, everyone laughs, and I feel a little bad. They're not saying anything directly to me, so I can't complain. Am I thinking too much?
Once again, this is a very tough situation reading this, but what do you guys think about this?
I think that coworkers of him just like treating like cute to him.
Yeah.
I think they need time to understand each other.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I think they're not like being like bad in purpose. So I think they need time.
What about for you, Janet? What do you think?
For me, I think it depends on their intonation when they're speaking.
I see.
You know what I mean? Like they could be saying like, "You can do something else if you're bored," or maybe like, I can't really act. But you know what I'm saying, right? Intonations in the same sentences. Yeah.
True.
So yeah.
How do you act if it's a party with only people you meet for the first time? Do you approach the people first and talk, or do you enjoy parties alone in the corner?
I think I pretty like watch people alone in the corner.
In the corner,
Yeah.
you just watch the whole view.
Yeah, right.
What about for you, Janet?
Well, first of all, I don't really go to a lot of parties.
I see.
I like staying at home.
For sure.
Yeah.
But if I go to party, I think I don't really want to be an impolite person to people, so I just try to like blend into the mood.
I see.
So I think I try to approach people and just talk to them, And I'm like in my mind, okay, what am I doing here?
I see. All right. Once again, thank you guys so much for sending in the stories. And unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye. I mean, for me today, looking at the time, it usually is supposed to be more over limit, but since I had to not do any translation,
Right.
the time, there is so much time left. But once again, I feel so comfortable. I've never felt this feeling through my entire life. Like with no translation, I feel like I have wings. My wings are flapping around behind me. So once again, thank you guys so much. And
Thank
for
you.
both of you guys, how was today? How was you guys today?
Well, it was my first show doing It's not actually a first show doing the
really?
radio, but doing the English. I haven't been speaking in English for a while, so I was really nervous if I could do this, but like you guys were leading me, so
I mean, once again, Janet really did good on the English, to be honest. I mean,
thank
she
you.
really told me to help me in the first time, like 도와주세요. 더 도와주세요 이렇게 말했는데 I mean at the end she said whatever she wanted to say and then she really did a good job today as well, so I wanted to say thank you
so
much.
Oh, can I say just one more thing?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is like a promotion.
Yeah,
so.
you could say whatever you want. You could say whatever you want in our radio. You
Okay,
can say
people,
whatever.
listen.
Okay, let's go. You can start now.
Okay, so there's gonna be a new drama coming up. So I think I'll be singing a part from the drama. So I hope you guys listen to it and find out my voice. And also, I think I'm planning on doing the concert and putting out my own album this year. So stay tuned, people. Thank you.
Wow. She had to go up on the chair and then she had to start preparing
I'm like
to
so
say
hyped, you
what.
know?
Yeah, I know. But once again, whatever you want to say in our radio, it's feel free. And once again, thank you for the promotion as well.
Thank you.
And speaking of promotion, like she said, she's preparing a lot of stuff going on through this year, so make sure to stay tuned and also please support Janet for as well. And for Higam, how was your today condition?
Oh, and this is my first time only using English in radio too.
I know.
And I was really nervous last night, so I couldn't sleep well. But I think it was pretty good for me and my level.
I mean, for you say it's pretty good, but for me, it was super excellent, I have to say. And once again, you got anything to say?
And once again, I just heard Janet's song rehearsal before the radio, and I was like shocked because that voice is like one of my favorite.
I know. I mean, like speaking of the voice, I was shocked.
You guys are too much.
Like
no, I'm so sure.
Like I knew she was gonna kill it with the song, but I did not expect it like that.
I need some place to hide. Sorry.
I died twice.
I mean, I know this feeling. If you get too much cheering in the sides, then you really want to hide in the corner.
Yeah, don't put too much attention.
I know. I mean, it's good to get attention.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you guys so much for coming today, Higam and also Janet, and I'll meet you next week too. As well,
right.
Higam.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I envy you.
Come back.
Please.
Oh my gosh. Wow, today's a different mood, I have to say. But once again, thank you guys so much. And all right, now we will say goodbye together and we will end it for today. And for the last song we will listen to will be Suzy and Baekhyun, Dream. And we will say goodbye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.